This is Charles Kale with TravelMole TV at ITB Asia, Singapore, with Pieter van der Hoeven, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, Asia Pacific for Outrigger Hotels and Resorts. Hi, Pieter.
Good to see you again.
It's great to hear that your group has expanded so much in recent years and expanding even further into other areas. Could you just give us a little overview of the latest developments?
Sure. We came out about 5 years ago and set up an office in Phuket as we recognised that Asia Pacific was the growth area that after so many successful years in Hawaii that we wanted to focus on. And we've got 4 properties in Australia, all up in Queensland along the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast. Great property in Fiji, probably Fiji's premier property. And we've got a property, Phi Island in Phuket in Thailand, which we're rebranding on November 3 to the Outrigger brand, and another one in Laguna, Phuket, that we've been operating for 3 years. And we've just purchased actually a 255 key hotel in Phuket, and we're renovating that at the moment, ready for a big opening in April 2013. And along with that, we've got a fantastic property down in Legion Seminyak in Bali. We're also developing with our partners in Vietnam 2 hotels, and an exciting project in Hainan in China, which is the Hawaii of Asia. So it really matches our roots, and that 500 key hotel should be open in a couple of years' time. We're also looking into the Indian Ocean and interested in Mauritius and the Seychelles, and of course the Maldives would really resonate with the Outrigger brand.
While Outrigger is a well-known brand in the U.S. market for Hawaii for decades and decades, how well is it known here, and in which markets is it better known?
I think it's got really great resonance in the Australian market because of our presence in Australia, and Japan, of course, with its affinity with Hawaii. The Outrigger brand is very, very well placed in Japan. Over the last 5 years, we've been able to position the brand very successfully in Korea. Russia is coming along very nicely for us, and the traditional markets of Germany and Europe, as we get properties like Phi Island and our new property in Laguna, the brand will continue to get recognition in those areas too. And
these are 5 stars, or some in the 4 or 5 stars, both?
If it has the Outrigger brand on it, then it is a deluxe, as we say, 5-star hotel. We do have some properties that we run under the brand by Outrigger, and these tend to be more in the 3.5 to 4-star area, and that's more in the strata type of the condominium management area. So the Outrigger brand in Asia Pacific is a real deluxe brand, and maybe slightly different to what we do in Hawaii, which is the US has a slightly different rating system, but they're true 5-star Asian hotels.
Of course, it depends on where it's located. I mean, if you're on Phi Island or Phuket, it's not really a MICE meeting conference facility. But are you getting much meeting and conference business?
In that sector, we do a lot of good wedding business, and we do a lot of escapes out of Hong Kong and Singapore, where you get a small group of 10 or 20 high-end corporate retreats that want to be away but close enough to an airport access like Phuket. So we do a good little chunk of business for that. And of course, in Phuket, it's a very famous MICE destination as well.
Mm-hmm. So you were mentioning recent change in leadership, huh? Dr. Richard Kelly, who has been chairman and ran Outrigger for so many years, has passed it on to his son?
He has passed it on to Dr. Chuck, and we're all very excited. Dr. Kelly, Dr. Richard Kelly, is still the chairman in Emirates, and he's still got his guiding hand behind the ship. But Dr. Chuck is the new chairman, and with our president and CEO, David Kelly, who is the son-in-law of Dr. Richard, the Kelly family is still very much influencing and running this wonderful company.
And moving forward, you talked about the new developments that will be opening soon in Vietnam and Hainan, China, and Mauritius and all. Is this the pace about what we're going to see? A couple of 2-3 properties a year?
I think 2 a year into the pipeline would be nice, opening a couple every year. That's what we've achieved over the last 5 years. We don't have a a global domination strategy. We're a Sunsea surf brand, and we're only looking for A-grade properties and A-grade locations. And Outrigger is very interested in making sure that we keep our sense of place in all of the destinations that we're in and integrating into the destinations that we're in. And we're prepared to invest in those destinations, as evidenced by our purchases in Australia and what we've just purchased in Phuket.
Currently, in terms of distribution, roughly what percentage is direct to consumer via your website versus travel agents and tour operators?
Yeah, we get about 15% of our business direct through our website, and then about 50% of the business is coming through what we call the traditional channels, through the tour operators.
That's quite high, yeah.
Which is quite normal for these Asian destinations. And I think if you went to Australia, that flicks a little bit more. It goes down to 30% through the traditional channels, and more 40% direct through our websites. And then, of course, the online travel agents are a big part of our business nowadays. Yeah.
Pieter van der Hoeven, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, Asia Pacific, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts. Thank you, Pieter.
Thank you very much, James. Great pleasure.